another video, y'all.
You know, God willing, y'all stay blessed. We love y'all so much. We miss you guys so much.
Oh!
Everybody said I can sing, so I'm gonna start singing in every video.
I don't know about that one.
Y'all, but before we get into this video, dislike this video right now and subscribe. We'll wait. Come on, subscribe. I'm waiting. Oh, you already did? Alright, good. Alright, let's go.
If y'all don't know how good Jory can sing, go watch our prank from about 2-3 videos ago where Jory pranked me by pretending that she could sing on TikTok, and it's hilarious, so y'all definitely go check that out. But
and because I know you're not gonna say this, Evan also pranked me by pretending like he was flirting with a girl in the game, and I reacted so kindly to him. So if you want to see how kind I reacted to Evan, go watch that video. Y'all, if you like my hair, make sure to shop at Honey Gorgeous. If you haven't seen my last video when Evan reacted to my wig, I have a new family business that I'm doing with my family, and this is one of the wigs that's on the website, so y'all can get this short haircut too. I really love this wig. I feel like this is my favorite one so far, but y'all can get the same wig at honeygorgeous.com, so go check it out, okay? And if you follow Jevan Vlogs, I said if you shop at Honey Gorgeous and you post it, you can get a shout out in our next video.
But before we get into the video today, y'all, we have something big coming, and I know we said this before, and that was about our giveaway, but we have something big coming, something that all of y'all are gonna love, that we think is really gonna be great.
I am so excited.
It's a secret right now, but y'all could be expecting it very, very soon.
And very, very soon is like very soon. Like,
so y'all need to be watching every video. Put y'all bell on, because we got something big coming up, and y'all are not gonna want to miss it. It's something big. It's a step up for our channel. You know what I'm saying? So.
And not only just hit the notification bell, follow us on Instagram, because if you follow our Jevan Vlog account on Instagram, you're going to be seeing little bits and pieces of this big surprise. You're going to see teasers. You're going to see a lot of different things that the YouTube folks won't see yet. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, go follow us on that. And TikTok. We've been posting on TikTok again. You know, we've been... Hey. Woo.
If y'all think y'all know what we're talking about, put it in the comments. I want to see if y'all guessing, if y'all have any idea at all.
They ain't got no idea. They don't know.
But let's
get into the video.
Alright, y'all, so today we're going to be talking about relationship advice. Yes, we are 22 years old. Yes, we're married. Yes, we are young, but we're married. So a lot of people ask us, how do you do it? How do you know when you find the one? How do you maintain a strong relationship? These type of questions, so we're here to answer them. We're here to give y'all some relationship advice, and we're going to break it down into a few key things that we feel are the most important to build a strong relationship.
And all this stuff we're going to say is our perspective. Literally everything me and Evan have gone through, not even with us, with our other past relationships, through our friends, things that we have experienced. So we're going to give you guys advice from like our lenses. And like Evan said, we are 22, but Evan's not my first boyfriend. I'm not his first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, we've been through some crazy stuff. We've went through some crazy stuff. We've put up with some crazy stuff. So we know exactly what it is to have a beautiful, godly relationship.
Yeah. And also,
especially being young in college, like, we have a lot of stuff thrown at us, and I feel like as a young Christian college couple that's married at 22, that's been together since high school, like, we've been together for 5 years pretty much. Yeah. Friendships and stuff involved.
But also, y'all, I'm gonna say this since we're in the beginning of the video, we're not gonna, we're gonna keep this short and sweet. We're gonna go, relationship advice. We're gonna give you, tips and things like that. We're not gonna go into detail about how we met and why this affected our relationship and all this. So if you want to know our story of how we met, what was our first date, all these questions about us, we have a how we met video. We have some get to know us videos. We'll link them in the description. Go watch that first if you want to know our love story. But right now, we're basically just going to be telling y'all relationship advice and things that we've experienced. First thing I'm going to talk about with relationship advice is there's no such thing as a perfect person. So There's no such thing as a perfect person. No matter who you with, it's gonna be give and take. It's gonna be times that you don't want to do something, you gotta do it because you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you gotta move different. Whether you're a man or a woman, you basically, when you're in a relationship, you have to stop being so. Especially if you're working towards marriage, you can't be selfish. You gotta worry about another person.
Selfless.
You gotta be selfless. You gotta always be conscious of their time, of what's going on, you know, in their life. So you gotta really take a step back and you gotta be selfless. But if a person, you know, a person's not gonna be perfect. But each and every one of y'all know deep down if somebody's good for you or not good for you. Everybody has that level of discernment. You know if somebody's bringing you up or bringing you down. Now, if they're bringing you down in a small way, look, communicate, talk about it. But at the end of the day, you have to have that discernment to know, okay, is this worth fighting for, or is it not worth fighting for?
And you know, like what Evan says, like no one's perfect. Like I've been with, it's not like all the boyfriends I used to have in the past compared to Evan. Like Evan's just, oh, he's just perfect. Like Evan does stuff that be making me mad. And like I'm like, I ain't know. But it's your levels and what you're gonna put up with. And
don't
the things I put up with Evan are not like, Evan doesn't ever belittle me. Evan doesn't ever make me feel like I'm a worthless human being. If I feel worthless, that's my own feelings. Evan has never hurt me, like to where he is like, you know, like.
Of course I've hurt her, but not like intentionally.
No, like that's
we
what I'm
argue,
saying, like, but it's not. Yeah. It's not like a toxic, like, oh, diminishing me, making me feel like I'm less than, or that I'm not a person at all. Because a lot of people deal with that. Like my ex literally made me feel like I was nothing. Like when we argued, belittled me, made me feel less than, used all my insecurities and throw it in my face. Like I know all of Evan's insecurities and Evan knows all of mine, but even our worst arguments where we said things we didn't mean, me and Evan never and ever like use a insecurity to throw it at you to hurt you that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't always compare yourself to other relationships.
Oh,
Plus,
don't.
You don't always see everything that's going on in other relationships. Y'all don't see everything that goes on. A lot of people think me and Jory have the perfect relationship when we really do argue. We really do have struggles. But because I know when me and Jory first started dating, our first few arguments, I felt like the world was ending because I was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like we weren't supposed to argue because I never seen my parents argue. They always hit it. So we all kind of learn from what we're taught, whereas Jory saw her parents argue and stuff like that. So we came from different like family lives, and it kind of was like we both had different reactions. But basically what I'm saying is, don't compare yourself to other relationships because you don't always know what's going on. Know what you can take, know what you can give. Some people are willing to put up with more than other people.
You gotta be, but you know what?
But you never want a person that's deliberately trying to hurt you on purpose.
And that's what I mean when I say belittling. I don't mean they're just perfect. Like they'll say things that's gonna make you mad and they'll make you feel less than probably sometimes. But my point is, don't stay with a person that's not willing to get to change. Like they're making an effort. Like you know, dang, that hurt them. They didn't mean that. Because some people are just mean and vile. And if it hurts you and you're crying in your bed every single night and this person doesn't want to change, this person doesn't even feel remorse, no, like I don't care. That is the line. Like how, if somebody is taking advantage of you, no. This all stems from what you said, communication. Communication is key. Communicating isn't just saying, oh, yeah, I'm just letting you know I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. It's running a little late. Communication is literally listening.
What's on your mind? How you feel?
Everything that you're feeling. Do not hold anything in, and that's the problem me and Evan used to have. Like we like to put stuff under the rug and diminish our feelings, but it's gonna come back
Openly
up.
Communicate.
But
at the same time, you gotta pick your battles.
Right.
Because some things your significant other will do might annoy you a little bit, but it's like. It's like I watched, you should communicate, but I watched, remember we saw the thing that it was saying like, sleep on, if something is really annoying you, like don't bring it up for 24 hours. And most of the time you'll forget about it because it'll be something so small.
Right.
Like especially once you're in a marriage and things like that, like little stuff like, oh, where she puts her wash rag after she, you know, like I'm not saying that's an issue, but like little stuff like that. I mean, when you're married, it's different, but little stuff like that, as far as when you're dating, the closer you get to each other, could maybe get under your skin. But you have to pick your battles. You have to really sometimes you got to step back and you got to think like, whoa, am I tripping? Is this really that big of a deal? But even if it is just a small deal, it's good to always openly communicate. The best thing to do is tell each other everything and open those barriers of communication. But sometimes, like me and Jory really had to work on that, because I have to pick my battles, because I know sometimes if I said something, I said it the wrong way, it caused an argument. So I had to make sure I said what I, But now we work to where we have open communication, and it don't matter. We say everything that's on our mind, everything.
That's why I think, because I think when you say like pick your battles, that means like I think it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and you read the room. Like if I see that you've been having a bad day, and I knew, okay, something's on my mind, I didn't want to tell him that, maybe that's not the time. I'm still gonna tell you, but maybe right now is not the right time, and I need to watch. Don't say things when you're upset. Like you need to talk to your partner when you're in the right headspace. Because a lot of times when you're in an argument, or if you're already annoyed, that's when stuff comes out, and that's why you say it the wrong way. But if you are okay, you relax, you probably just got a massage, you had a good day, and there's something you've been wanting to talk about, it'll be more easy. Everyone has an open mind. But when you're in a relationship, like Evan said, you have to be selfless. You have to have an open mind and know that this is a partnership, not a war and not a battle. Me and Evan are very competitive, and somebody always took that last word, or somebody has to win the argument. But honestly, you never really win, because even if you got the last word or you said something better than the last person, y'all still mad at each other. Like it's not gonna fix it.
The only reason that me and Jory are able to have a healthy relationship and be to the point where we're at is because we keep God first, and we're united under God, especially as a marriage. We vow to each other, we set vows to each other, and those vows are under God. So from the beginning, me and Jory set the tone that we need to follow God. And we fell a lot on the way, we're still failing, like now, what I'm saying, we have ups and downs, but having that foundation of God, is the key to really our relationship. Having a real relationship with God, and taking that relationship, not only having a personal relationship, but incorporating that relationship with God into your relationship. When you can pray together, when you can read the word together, when you can go to church together, when you can, whatever form of worship you do, when you include your partner in that only makes you stronger. It only makes you better.
I know a lot of people always ask me, like, what if you believe in God and they don't? Like, my biggest thing, don't compromise your religion or your beliefs or anything you value for someone else. If they don't want to meet you that way, you might have to let them go, because if you really value something or you really believe in something, don't change that. Don't compromise it for a person like, oh well, I'll just keep being with him, but he doesn't believe in waiting till marriage. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna mess up. Like when you mess up too, you're gonna resent them. And that's the biggest thing. Like you have to be true to yourself, and you have to love yourself before you get in any type of relationship. Don't get in a relationship because you're lonely. Don't get in a relationship because you're bored, because a relationship is work. People think a relationship is just happiness, but it's work. It's really work. And when I say work, I don't mean like, oh, it's not fun, but it is work, because you can't just. There's gonna be times where you're aggravated. There's gonna be times you don't feel like being bothered. There's gonna be times when you're upset. You just want to be alone, but you're with somebody. And when you're with somebody, you have to communicate. You have to give that energy, because you have to work for it. You can't get comfortable. You can't like people want to get in a relationship so bad, but they don't want to put in that work. Like no matter what, this person can lose both their legs. They can lose an eyeball, and I'm not going nowhere. Like it's not infatuation. And I feel like a lot of times people be infatuated with people because of how they look. But if all those looks left, would you still be there? Like if they didn't have that money, would you still be there? If they didn't have that level of popularity or so many subscribers or followers or smell good, will you be there? If y'all have, I guess we should have asked you those questions. Like, what questions do y'all have?
Yeah, but if y'all have, this is our overview. If y'all have specific questions, comment them.
We'll do a
and if we have enough, we'll do a separate video answering y'all's questions about relationships. But
and it can be about anything about relationships, anything.
Yeah, but like we said, look, number one thing is keep God first.
God over everything.
You gotta communicate. You can't compare yourself to other relationships. Different things work in different relationships. But you gotta find that groove for you. Be honest with yourself. You, like Jory said, you gotta love yourself to really love your partner.
That's pretty much it. God over everything. We wouldn't have this relationship if it wasn't for God. So all glory to God. It's all because of him. It ain't because of me, because I'm cute. It ain't because Evan's cute. Because me, I've been in an abusive relationship. Evan's emotionally, semi-physically abusive relationship. So it ain't like I'm, it ain't like I'm like that girl that just gets a good guy. Pray God sends you the person that needs to be in your life, because don't be begging for no man, because the devil sure will give you one. Man, it ain't gonna be the one you need.
Yeah. Let it come to you.
Let it come to you. Be patient.
Let God provide.
Let God, because when God provides, when God provides, hey, when God provides, ooh, eat.
We're still on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this long into the video, then you definitely should be subscribed, because you must like our content.
Look at our faces. Subscribe.
We ain't gonna beg y'all, but come on,
No,
y'all.
I'm begging. Please. We want it so bad.
No, we don't. I ain't gonna say no, we don't, but you know what I'm saying? When God provides.
When God provides. When God provides.
Thank y'all for watching this video, though. We'll see y'all in the next one.